Here's a Reddit story from the subreddit Bridezillas. It's titled, "My future sister-in-law is the reason I'm canceling my wedding and instead doing a destination wedding." So I am female 31, my now husband is male 30, and my sister-in-law is female 19. My husband does not have the best relationship with his sister due to his parents favoring her. Mother-in-law and father-in-law are both 59. A little background. My husband's parents were having marital issues and heading for divorce around the time my husband's sister was conceived. When they found out that they were pregnant, they decided to seek counseling and get help. In the end, they resolved their problems and their relationship became stronger. They view their daughter as the reason they were able to save their marriage. She is spoiled. Some examples. They got her a car for her birthday that she totaled in 4 days. She borrowed her mom's car after and had it totaled too. Due to her reckless driving, the insurance company will not allow her to be insured under her parents. We were dating at the time when his mother asked my husband if he could please put her on his insurance and she would pay. My husband at the time was buying a new car and didn't want to deal with the situation and told his mother no. Another example was we had gotten tickets to see Taylor Swift in Europe for a vacation alone. His sister found out and demanded that she go instead of me. His father called and demanded that we change our plans and he takes his sister. My husband said he could not do that because he didn't pay for the vacation or the tickets. My parents did. We were harassed for a month for this. Finally, 3 months after we were engaged, we visited his parents. At the time, his sister had a friend living with her and her parents, female 17. This friend developed a crush on my husband. He was extremely uncomfortable with the girl's attentions toward him. His sister wanted them to date and asked his parents to talk to him about it. He refused and said he was engaged and is not interested in teen girls. Now to the wedding. My in-laws are only attending if I make my sister-in-law a bridesmaid. I agreed to keep the peace and gave it to her as an honorary role and don't expect her to be involved as much as my other bridesmaids. The problem started immediately. First, she was flirting with another bridesmaid's boyfriend and sending him inappropriate texts. We don't know how she got the number. She refused to walk with her cousin, who is a groomsman. She tried to get her parents involved to switch to walk next to the best man and bump my maid of honor. Her reason was because she couldn't hook up with her cousin. The best man is currently in a long-term relationship with the maid of honor, and they are how we met. The final straw was with what she did to my maid of honor. My maid of honor is my cousin and my best friend. My maid of honor is the same age as me. We are born 3 months apart to the day. We get mistaken as sisters, or sometimes our extended family mix us up. Our moms are sisters. I am protective of my maid of honor and the godmother to her children. My maid of honor is hard of hearing and has to wear hearing aids due to an infection she had as a child. My maid of honor sometimes talks loud because she can't hear and judge her own value. She doesn't have any accent. She had to do speech therapy for years as a child and had to attend a school for children with hearing disabilities until middle school. My sister-in-law has been teasing my maid of honor nonstop, yelling and saying I just wanted to make sure she heard me. She made references to my godchildren being born out of wedlock and said that her boyfriend, the best man and the father of her children, will come to his senses and find a tight woman. My maid of honor has been quiet about all of this because she doesn't want to cause problems for me and my in-laws. I found out because my other bridesmaid told me after the bridal shower. At the bridal shower, my husband and myself both were aware and gave our blessing to have his best man propose to my cousin, the maid of honor. It happened and everyone was as excited, except for my sister-in-law. The final straw was when my maid of honor was heading back to the table. She took out her hearing aids because the music was causing her a headache. The hearing aid was in a glass of water, with my sister-in-law laughing. I was done and removed her from the wedding party and disinvited her from the wedding unless she is in therapy. My in-laws were blowing up our phones, said that their daughter was only joking around and that's her sense of humor, and my maid of honor can't take a joke. They say that if she cannot come to the wedding, they will not come. This has been going on for months. A few updates. 24 hours later, from the bridal shower, I called my fiance my husband because we are technically legally married. We just didn't have a ceremony yet. This was done earlier in the year for insurance issues. 2. My maid of honor, my cousin, was able to get her hearing aids replaced by her audiologist. She had them insured. My husband covered the deductible, not for his sister's sake, but because he cares for my cousin and is also embarrassed. My husband's family is on our side. Apparently, we have been flooded with phone calls and messages of support from his family. The reason why? Because they also have stories of how badly my sister-in-law has acted towards them. My husband has already said that my family is his, and anyone who mistreats anyone I care about is not his people. We have decided that with the help of our wedding planning to do a destination wedding, pushing the wedding date back 6 months in Hawaii. We got most of our deposits back. Family is helping with the rest. My husband has called his parents and told them they are not invited and his sister will not be invited too. They are livid and have started, as of an hour ago, going to social media to tell their side of the story. They claim that their daughter was just making jokes and pranks. Nobody has been buying it. They try to contact my parents, who shut them down immediately. We have other family members who are also hard of hearing or deaf due to a genetic condition that runs in the family. Most of the family is hearing, but everyone looks out for the members that are not. They are embarrassed and hung up the phone. This is where we are now and will update if things change. Let's see what the comment section have to say. First commenter says, "This is crazy. I'm still not understanding how ruining expensive medical equipment is just someone's sense of humor. So sorry you're dealing with this." Another commenter says, "She's lucky the maid of honor is apparently too gentle to sue them for the cost of the hearing aids. The last time I checked at the price of those things for my dad, cheaper ones were $3,000 before insurance, and that was in the mid-2010s. I've seen cheaper used cars." Another commenter says, "My mom just purchased a new pair of hearing aids and they were nearly $9,000. I don't know what country the OP is in, but I would be suing for replacement hearing aids if I was the maid of honor. That wasn't a joke or a prank. It was cruel." Another commenter says, "Jesus effing Christ. The whole family is a piece of work. I'm so glad your dear husband has a shiny spine and the rest of the extended family is supporting you as well. Hearing aids are not cheap. I'm glad that she had insurance on them. I absolutely despise the trend of it's just a prank. If both parties aren't laughing, it's not funny. If it destroys someone's personal property, it's not funny. If it harms someone in any way, it's not funny. Hope you enjoy your destination wedding and that putting an ocean between you will keep their drama at bay." Someone else says, "How is damaging electronic medical equipment in water a prank? How is that funny? Stick to your plan. These people don't deserve to be in your life." The OP's sister-in-law sounds like a spoiled, entitled brat. I really hope that OP and her husband have a wonderful destination wedding and then forget all about this drama afterwards. You don't need those types of people in your life. all the best to the OP and her new life with her new husband. What do you guys think of the story? What would you have done in this situation? Leave it in the comment, and remember, if you like these types of stories, continue to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.